Всем рок, друзья! Меня зовут Серега, и добро пожаловать обратно в Call of Duty. Да, как вы помните, мы попали в Dark Water. Мы взяли расследование смерти художницы Сары Хокинс. Вот. И теперь нам предстоит это все узнать от Стивена Уэбстера. Сара Хокинс, все правильно. И теперь нам надо попасть на склад 36. Так что поехали. Я правда не знаю, как тут, что еще. Ну, поговорим.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Так,
I shall take my leave.
кто такая начальница у них? Так. Найдите скрытые предметы. Навык поиска позволяет вам искать скрытые предметы. Так, поиск. Так, это я понял. Этот рычаг активирует какой-то механизм.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
Так,
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
посмотрим, что еще здесь.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Так, больше вроде бы ничего. Залезаем наверх. Так,
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
ну, останавливайся. А, вот. Теперь. А теперь неизвестно, что надо делать. Так. Почему ее нельзя? Поднять. Странно. Так, доки Дарку. Так, проникните на склад. Я понимаю, что проникнуть. Ладно. Может, здесь что-то еще упустил. Угу. Вот.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
Ага. Ага.
A ratchet device. Exactly what I
Получен
need.
предмет. Храповик. Угу. Так. Оп. Угу.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
Зашибись. Сломал. Так.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
Ну так.
This muddy alley is yours? Good for you. I've got work to do.
I don't think that you've quite understood the situation. I'll tell you how things work around here. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Ну попробуй.
Is your name Kat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not.
Ух ты.
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm going to have to deal with her.
Так. Куда они его закинули?
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
А кто такой святой Брэндон?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the Navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Так.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
Так, ладно.
I've taken enough of your time.
Прощайте.
We'll see you later.
Goodbye. Так.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who. I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks. Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Угу. Так. Пойдем к этому вот старичку подойдем. Кто таков? Кто такой?
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Блин.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Так. Что получается? Что получается? Что это... таинственная нас пускать не хочет. Так?
Tell who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Don't worry, we don't have a clear conscience.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Так. Расследовать их действия, солгать у меня. А давай.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
Так.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Так. Это вы испортили статую.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
Так.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Вот ублюдки, а?
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Так.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I bid you, gentlemen, farewell.
Так.
If I can't get rid of those two,
Если я не смогу
I'll have to look for
избавиться от
another
этой
way.
парочки, придется поискать другой способ.
Well, look who's back.
Did you miss us?
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find some for you.
Ой. Так. А что если в баре купить? Ну, по идее, должен быть же. Так, здесь пьяницы еще какие-то.
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
Так, Путевому ничего не сказали. Что за... Давай-ка.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that
Так.
you could abandon your post.
It's just a little trick. We taught those guys a lesson.
We return right after.
Ага.
God is having makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to say
You again. What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a bottle from you.
Choice is yours. Everything's on sale.
How much for a bottle of whiskey?
$5.
I guess I'm not desperate.
I'm not judging you.
Угу.
That'll be all for now.
Прощай. Так. Теперь к пьяницам возвращаемся. И нейтрализуем охранников. И пробираемся. Отлично. Ублюдки. Пьяная.
So, have you got what we asked you for?
Конечно. Держи.
Here.
Now, sit back and enjoy our performance. Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
Так.
Where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
Отлично. Отлично. Нам сюда. Так. Оп.
Let's see.
Ага.
Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get it.
Придется найти другой способ. Ага. Дополнительные задачи. Найдите человека, который поможет вам проникнуть на склад.
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Ух ты. Так, а что если... поговорить с этим барменом? Так, этот отказался.
He's gonna get us in trouble.
Так. Кто у нас?
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Нет.
You like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I heard the Hawkins family owned a warehouse on the docks.
An old family of ship owners.
Tell me something I don't already know.
They were made much richer by the miraculous catch. You shouldn't talk about the dead like that. We're not speaking ill. We're just saying that Daniel Hawkins made a fortune without taking any risk.
There! You're speaking, Al, you see?
It's your proof that the miraculous catch really did happen.
Угу. Так,
I bid you farewell.
ладно, прощайте.
Good night, stranger.
Все равно ничего не сказали. Так. К этим мы не будем подходить. Бармен. Бармен. Ну-ка.
You again. What can I get?
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
Зашибись. Как нам открыть поможет? Ну-ка, да это вот.
You're back again. What can I do for you?
Apparently the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Так. Я тоже ничего не знаю.
That's no way to treat an omen.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Ты уже исчезла. А, вот.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
Так, ты мужик. Ты не разговариваешь. Так. Так.
There.
Тут ничего нету. Так. Остается шериф.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Нет, он отказался.
Back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Там человечек стоит. Может, он поможет. Нет. Welcome to Darkwater. Так. О, ну-ка.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
It's a little late. I've already met Cap.
Well, at least you're still here to talk about it. She must like you.
Something like that.
With that, please do excuse me, because I'd prefer not to be seen talking with you for too long.
Казалось, что нет. Кто еще может помочь?
You again.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well. That'll be all for now.
Ну все. Так. Так. А кто здесь еще есть?
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
You don't like our prices. It's gonna cost you a lot more than a buck.
You get nothing out of it.
I'm not interested in chat. I want to tan his hide.
Tan my what? Oh. No, it's okay. Don't worry. I'm okay.
Так. Если их задержали, правильно? Кто-то же где-то должен быть.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Если только здесь еще два человечка. И эти тоже не разговаривают. Блин. Так. Капитан не идет.
You're back again. What can I do?
Can you tell me where the warehouse is again?
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me.
Так, помогать он не хочет.
Damn stupid idiots.
Get it. Nobody listens to us. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse...
Because its owner is dead, and I don't want to see you. Now, please, leave us to...
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're
Здесь
crazy.
полезно.
Cops. They can't understand.
You again. I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Это тоже.
Get nothing out of him.
Not interested in the chat. I want to tan his hide.
Tan my what? Oh. No, it's okay. Don't worry.
Damn stupid idiots.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anymore.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Hey, Mitchell. A drink I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm fascinated by the history of the whaling station.
Haha. You certainly don't lack style. But enough of the jokes. You reek of private eye. Who did you come for?
The Hawkins family.
Now why doesn't that surprise me? A little advice, though. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. The whole family died in a fire. And I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Окей.
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective.
Так.
Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here.
Давай, быстрее.
I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
Так, уже двое.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where they're in. It's fine. He's with me.
Давай, открывай быстрей.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Oh, this place stinks.
Так, новая задача. Доки Дарквотера. Угу. Приближаясь к Дарквотеру, я обратил внимание на плотные облака, закрывающие небо. Они висели так низко, что едва не напарывались на острые рифы вокруг острова.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Место происшествия. Чтобы войти на место происшествия, нажмите и удерживайте. Ты. Получается его способность.
Bloody Parisian. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Так.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Чарльза и Сары Хопкинс. Так. Это кто? Так.
It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers but stays in a place like this?
При этом остается в таком. Так, здесь.
What happened here?
Так. Билли. Циклон.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Получена новая улика. Склад Хокинса. Улики. Этот склад официально не используется после смерти Чарльза, но недавно в нем кто-то поселился. Он оставляет определенные следы, не говоря уж об окровавленных бинтах, вероятно, снятых с раны, и таблеток, болеутоляющих и снотворных. Кроме того, обитатель, видимо, одержим Сарой Хокинс. У него есть несколько документов, связанных с жизнью художницы, фотографии, газетной вырезки. Ну а после обнаружения частично обгоревшей картины, которую констебль Брэдли уже видел в особняке Хокинсом, все сомнения в связи этого здания с делом Хокинс отпали. Так. Кэтрин Бейкер. Пирс. Рассудок. Пока вроде бы нормально. Здесь. Навыки медицины и оккультизма улучшаются только с помощью найденных предметов. Теперь что надо? Наверное, нам надо выйти отсюда.
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Так.
You seem like a competent officer. We shall help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirmed that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. Want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? Open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again.
Что-то здесь не так.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Who are you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed. But we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Да, интересно.
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I see no scorched trees or fire damage on the building.
You're pretty damn observant, ain't you? The fire was quickly contained. Old Silas acted as soon as he could.
Not soon enough to save the Hawkins.
They were trapped in the drawing room. And don't go troubling Silas anymore. His guilt torments him enough as it is. Are we gonna take a closer look at this mansion, or do you have other questions?
Так. Не будем
Night
терять
falls
времени.
quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Я пойду с вами главным образом, чтобы убить Сайлса. Согласен?
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Recently fallen.
Ух ты.
It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Poor kid. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Мрачные мысли.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? Steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing. Let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Ну что, друзья, давайте, наверное, на этом месте мы прервемся. Мрачная, конечно, обстановочка. Уже в следующей серии найдем особняк Хокинсов. Так что подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайк. До новых встреч в новых прохождениях. Всем пока.